So, kind of looking through Revelation 5 with Marissa after the morning time and thinking, well, so as you look at it, between verses 9 all the way to the end, which isn't very long, 9 to 14, that's 5 verses, even though they're kind of long verses. It starts with the 24 elders, and they sing a new song of worship. And the worship song goes like this. Well, it's exactly what it says in verse 9. You are worthy to take the scroll and to open its seals because you were slain, and your blood, and with your blood you purchased for God persons from every tribe and language and people and nation. You have made them to be a kingdom of priests to serve our God, and they will reign on the earth. But remember, in verse 9 it says they sing a new song. The song is a song of worship. Mm-hmm. Okay, now it's a descriptive song, but it's a song of worship. Don't worry about what it's describing. Just remember, it's a song of worship. It's a new song of worship. Remember, everything in history has been pointing to this moment. Mm-hmm. Next, so you start with a core group of 24 elders mm-hmm. who sing a new song. Then John says, I looked and heard the voices of many angels. 10,000 times 10,000, verse 11. Mm-hmm. That works out to 100 million angels. And it says they encircled the throne. Okay, and in a loud voice they were worshiping. Here was their worship. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain to receive power and wealth and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and praise. So you have a core group of elders. You have this massively expanded ring of 100 million angels. Each group, the elders and the angels, are worshiping God with a song of worship. Next, then I heard, verse 13, then I heard every creature in heaven and on earth and under the earth and on the sea and all that is in them is earth and sea, saying, to him who sits on the throne, to the Lamb to be, let me read this correctly. To him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb be praise and honor and glory and power forever and ever. That's worship. Amen. So the elders are worshiping, the angels are worshiping, and every creature in existence is worshiping. And the 4 living creatures said, Amen. Mm-hmm. And the elders fell down and worshiped. That's the last word of chapter 5, worship. Mm-hmm. If you put it all together, you ask yourself, so what will we be in heaven? Not what will we be doing? What is our purpose? What will we be like angels? You will be more than, all those are valid questions. What will be our purpose and intentions of God? We don't have exactly, he said, eye has not seen, ear has not heard, nor has entered in the heart of man what God has in store for those who love him. And he says the same exact thing for those who seek him. But what you see in Revelation 5, which was written by John, is that worship of the elders, worship of the angels, worship of every living creature. In heaven, we will be pure worship. Mm-hmm. That's what we will be. Amen. We will be the worship of God. Mm-hmm. That's our being. Mm-hmm. So, analogous to this, as an analogy, if you will, the sun does not have to practice being beautiful at sunset or sunrise. Mm-hmm. It is beautiful at sunset and sunrise. Mm-hmm. You don't have to practice, in general, being a good breather. Mm-hmm. You just breathe well, mm-hmm. hopefully. We won't practice worshiping God. We will be the worship of God. Mm-hmm. That's what the citizenry of heaven will be, is the worship of God. Amen. Amen. That is something I wanted to share after the morning time.